Chicago Bears' bold bid for TreVeyon Henderson revealed, and why the Patriots said no thanks. In the high-stakes world of the NFL draft, every decision, every trade, every pick, every gamble carries a ripple effect that can define a franchise's future. And in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears made one of those bold, swinging attempts to reshape their offensive arsenal. The target, a dynamic playmaker out of Columbus. Their strategy? Leapfrog the competition by just one spot. The problem? The New England Patriots weren't biting. Now, the details of the Bears' failed trade-up attempt to land Ohio State running back TreVeyon Henderson have finally emerged, and let's just say, it's easy to see why Bill Belichick's successor in Foxborough passed on the offer that wasn't enough. As the draft boards heated up during day 2, Chicago GM Ryan Poles saw a potential game changer slipping just out of reach. Sitting at number 39 overall, the Bears knew the Patriots were up next at number 38 and also knew New England had eyes for a versatile offensive weapon. Poles picked up the phone and made his pitch, Chicago's number 39 pick and a 7th rounder in exchange for number 38. It wasn't a king's ransom, but it was a calculated move. Just a one-slot jump, just a small chip thrown in. But the Patriots weren't playing ball. Instead, New England held firm and took TreVeyon Henderson, a burner, a threat in the passing game and arguably one of the most electric backs in this year's class. For Chicago, it was a close but no cigar moment. For New England, it was a bet that Henderson was too valuable to pass up, even if it meant turning down additional draft capital. And with the way Henderson's been compared to Lions standout Yamir Gibbs, it's hard to argue with the Patriots' choice to stand pat. Who is TreVeyon Henderson? For those unfamiliar, Henderson isn't just another backfield body. He's the kind of athlete who can take a screen pass 80 yards to the house or explode through a crease for a game-breaking touchdown. With his combination of track star speed, soft hands, and razor-sharp agility, he was widely seen as one of the premier offensive weapons in the 2025 class. The Ohio State product drew comparisons to Gibbs for a reason. He's built for the modern NFL offense, tailor-made for schemes that crave versatility and speed. For a team like the Patriots, desperate for a jolt of offensive juice, he made too much sense to pass up. Which brings us back to the Bears and why their failed trade might actually be a blessing in disguise. Chicago's draft day redemption. Henderson would have lit up headlines if the Bears had snagged him. He's a name, a brand, a highlight reel waiting to happen. But what Chicago did instead may end up being just as impactful, if not more so. With that number 39 pick, the Bears grabbed Luther Burden III, a wide receiver out of Missouri whose stock had soared in the pre-draft process. Burden is no consolation prize. He's a potential WR1 with elite body control, polished route running, and an alpha dog mentality. Pairing him with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, that's a passing game with some real bite. But the Bears didn't stop there. Later in the draft, they quietly added Kyle Monangai, the bruising back out of Rutgers, who had quietly racked up numbers in the Big Ten, just like Henderson. While he may not have the fireworks or the combine flash that Henderson brought to the table, Monangai offers something else: grit, durability, and a style built for December football in Chicago. Monangai versus Henderson, the tale of two backs. Let's break it down. Henderson is your home run hitter, your outside zone nightmare, your "oh no he didn't" playmaker. He's what happens when speed meets vision. And in Chicago, that role already has a name: DeAndre Swift. Monangai, on the other hand, is a different beast. He's built to grind, to wear down a defense, to run behind his pads and take 3-yard gains and turn them into 6. He may not outrun safeties, but he'll punch linebackers in the mouth. And that's exactly the complement Swift needs. Last season, the Bears' ground game felt like a one-note tune: speed, speed, and more speed. But when winter rolled in and defenses loaded the box, that tune got silenced. Enter Monangai. He's the kind of back who gives you balance. who allows you to control tempo, who can thrive in short yardage and bleed the clock in the fourth quarter. If he can make the jump from seventh-round flyer to productive contributor, Ryan Poles might just look back and thank New England for shutting the door. What this means for the Bears' offense. There's a quiet confidence brewing in Halas Hall. Justin Fields or Caleb Williams, depending on who wins the job, now has a deeper arsenal than any Bears QB has enjoyed in years. With Burton III joining a receiving core that already boasts Moore and Allen, and a backfield featuring Swift and the gritty Monangai, Chicago suddenly looks like